On October 14, 2025, this year, the most popular operating system on earth, Windows 10, reaches the end of its service life. Question is, what if Windows 11 is not an option for you? What should you do? Hey everyone, this is TechWithBenam, and in today's video, we'll be discussing 3 options that you should consider if you're a user stuck on Windows 10. Be right back. Let's start by talking about MicroPatching. Have you heard of Zero Patch? Zero Patch delivers tiny, rapid security fixes even after Microsoft stops patching. But before we dive any deeper, as of this year, 2025, Windows 10 still runs on over 54% of all Windows PCs. That's over 700 million devices. What they won't tell you is, it's not just lack of updates that you should be worried about. This is what's really at stake with the end of service. Security patches will stop, so be so sure that vulnerabilities will pile up. Vendors will drop compatibility, meaning new apps on the market will most likely break on Windows 10 systems. Worse is, expect almost no more fixes for new Windows 10 issues. Think about it, third-party support will shrink. They are going to shrink with time. So what do you expect? Now, Zero Patch is lightweight, often faster than official updates, and doesn't really need reboots. Say a 0-day is discovered in a DLL used by your file explorer. Microsoft might not fix it after the end of service. Zero Patch might, instantly, with no reboots. But before you rush to install Zero Patch, let's be real with each other. Just like any other software out there, Zero Patch has its limits. You should know that Zero Patch only focuses on critical vulnerabilities that are known. Most importantly, you need to understand that Zero Patch does not keep you modern. What do I mean by that? Even with patching, new software and hardware will slowly stop supporting Windows 10. Now, Zero Patch has a free version that's for personal use and a pro version that will help with critical vulnerability support. Second option, you may want to consider isolating your risk. Imagine you live in a house with multiple rooms. Then one morning, a fire breaks out in one of those rooms. That's going to be ugly. But if you have fireproof doors, the fire won't spread out. That's the level of isolation I'm talking about. Here's how you do that on a Windows 10 system. One of the ways is using a standard user account for daily tasks, not your admin account. Why is that? You need to understand that most viruses rely on admin privileges to do serious damage. Better yet, standard accounts cannot install system-wide software or make registry level changes. But by using a standard account, it also means you'll need to enter your admin password so much often to do tasks like software installs. Now, if that's too much for you, consider using a virtual machine instead. The virtual machine runs an entirely separate operating system inside your current one. It's like having a computer within your computer. Sounds cool, but the most interesting part is, anything bad that happens inside the virtual machine stays there and completely out of your main operating system. The biggest challenge here is virtual machines require a lot of RAM and CPU power, so they aren't ideal for low-spec PCs. I made a video on what to consider while building a custom PC. It's really packed with knowledge about low-spec and high-spec computers. You may want to check it out. Here is the mindset shift before we wrap it up. Do not think of Windows 10 as your daily driver anymore. Nah, think of it like a legacy system. That brings us to the final option. If you're staying on Windows 10 after October 14th, 2025, then I have to say that your best defense is information. Follow security blogs, GitHub repositories if you have to, and niche forums that report and patch vulnerabilities. This isn't just about survival, this is about control. Give this video a thumbs up if it was of any help. Feel free to share your ideas, suggestions, or even questions in the comments. Until then, this is TechWithBenam.